Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome here or welcome back to the Megan Moves channel. As you may know, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we have a weekly live stream here where we talk about some type of Disney topic, theme park topic, and I'm excited because tonight we are going to be doing a park debrief. We are going to be talking about our recent trip to Universal and Disney World. So every time we go on a trip, I like our weekly live stream to be centered around what we've been doing or what we did on our trip to kind of help you if you're going to Disney World or Universal, give you some pointers or just tell you some highlights of what we were able to do. So for this trip, I was able to go down with Mom. So we do have a special guest host tonight. So Mom is going to be sharing some of her thoughts about our trip, and we're just going to be chit-chatting about it. So if you have any questions at all or have any comments or anything, feel free to put them in the chat, and I'm excited to share some details with you tonight. So thank you guys so much for being here. We already have some friends hopping in. Feel free to say hi in the chat so we can say hi to you. Hello, Ebony. Welcome. So you're looking for tips on how to do both for your next vacation. So we can definitely help you and kind of share what we did for visiting Disney World and Universal. Hey Doofs, thanks for being here. And so they've posted some flower and garden content today, so go check it out. And we've got some more things we want to share with you guys about that because we were able to see that. Hey Emily, let's see. Yes, Doofs, we have a surprise guest tonight. So Daisy, nice to meet you. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Okay, so Doofs want to hear about the Universal Resort Hotels. So we'll talk about that. Carol, hello, welcome. And yes, thank you, Doofs, for being here. So thank you guys so much. So if you've been tuning in, it was last week we went to Disney World and Universal and had a little bit of a trip. And then the rest of the trip, we went to Charlotte to meet up with a friend. So I have a couple of things that we can talk about based on our trip that we did. And then I have some updates that I wanted to share with you guys, but we can go ahead. We'll kind of go in order of the trip.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and start and we'll talk about Epcot. So we did 3 days at Disney and 2-ish days at Universal.
Yeah.
So our first day, we went on Sunday for Mother's Day. We went to Epcot. So one thing that we did is we really wanted to see the Flower and Garden Festival. So we ate a lot of food.
A lot of food.
What did you think about all the food that we ate?
I thought it was really good.
We
started with the beef tips and green beans.
Yeah. It was like beef tips and then
scallions or scallops and
something from Canada. We ate
little potatoes.
Little potatoes.
Guys, like we said, we ate a lot of food, so we're just trying to remember.
We ate a lot of food. So we started at Canada, and then we went over and we had
a pretzel somewhere.
We went to Germany and we ate we had a giant German pretzel, and then we love getting the grapefruit Hefeweizen beer that they have on tap in the Germany pavilion. It's so refreshing during a hot day. We love the flavor of it. And then we ate in France. We got a couple of pastries and things. So Mom loves sweets.
Oh, we got the baguette. Remember the turkey and
cheese?
A
sandwich. What was it? Butter and ham or something, maybe?
Butter and turkey and cheese.
So we got that.
Yeah. What else? And then we had dessert somewhere. That chocolate brownie in like that hard crust or whatever that thing was.
Yeah, and in France too.
Wait, and then what did we have for dessert? Remember later that we went to
we had the waffle.
Oh, we had the waffle.
Connections Eatery. Yeah. We got the waffle. So
we ate a ton. I guess we didn't realize that we
ate a lot of food. Epcot ended up being a really good day. We really enjoyed ourselves. The weather was very nice that day. It was a very pleasant, warm day at Epcot, but the rest of the days were very hot, which we have some things we want to share about there too. So, but Doofs were saying, Brandon just cannot picture you drinking beer. Yes. Hey, it is so good though. Like it is, I know it is surprising, but it is just so refreshing for a hot day at Epcot. We highly recommend. They also, during the Food and Wine Festival, have a pineapple version, which I tried last one. It was really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a great day at Epcot. The one thing, oh no, I don't know where I put it.
What is it?
Oh, there it is. hold on one moment.
Oh.
The one thing that we did at Epcot that I thought was really fun that I highly recommend if you guys are going to be meeting up with characters or doing character meet and greets, I highly recommend having something that characters can sign, like whether it's an autograph book, but I wanted to do something kind of practical that I could maybe use. So we had almost all the characters sign this little circle bottle. They were so fun to meet all of them because we don't usually do that when we're at the parks.
It was perfect. And we got all the autographs within about a 2-hour period.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of characters around the World Showcase. So we met a lot of them. We also have the Disney Visa card. So we got to do the exclusive meet and greet. We met Minnie and Pluto. So here's Pluto's. He's so cute. So they were so fun for sure. But we really enjoyed doing that. So we kind of have this. And then we also did this at Hollywood Studios too. And then Mom was also pixie dusted at Epcot for Mother's Day. So do you remember what happened with that, Mom?
Yeah, so they give you this little booklet of all the different places that you can eat. It was
the past
the past it was if you ate these plant-based foods.
Yep.
It was what were we getting? I was getting the dessert, I think that chocolate brownie or something.
Yes.
And I said, and they were stamping something in the back of this book. And I said, what are you stamping in the back of the book? I said, I didn't even know that existed. And the girl said, oh, well, if you eat these different plant-based foods, then you'll get these stamps. So there were maybe 6 stamps. And then I said, well, we've been eating all day and stuff. And she's like, oh, okay, let me look at it. And so she opened up the back and she's like, yep, 1, 2, 3, she stamped. She's like, yep, looks like you've eaten everything. So go to, where did we have to go?
I know. I'm trying to remember the name. Pineapple Promenade.
Or something like that. Yeah. Towards the beginning of the park. Right.
Yep.
And then if we went there, they'll give you a Dole Whip. But did we knew it was going to be a Dole Whip.
I think we did know. We didn't know what flavor.
We didn't know what flavor, but we got there and then it was
lime.
So
I don't love lime, but it was, some people said that they give you mango sometimes. So I wish we could have tried that. But Mom, you kind of liked
it was free.
The lime one. But it was a good, it was a free treat.
It was kind of cool for
what it was.
For what it was and stuff. So we had that was fun.
Hey, Addie Family Adventures. Thanks for being here. I hope you guys had a good time on your Disney trip. I think you were down when we were. But we had a great day at Epcot. That was probably one of the more enjoyable days. We did a lot. The wait times and everything weren't super crazy at all, which was nice. We got there right at rope drop because I have to, right whenever it opens. We rope dropped Frozen, and then we went to maybe Soarin'. We kind of backtracked a little bit, but we got almost all of the rides done in the first 2 hours of the day.
We just didn't do the ball.
Oh yeah, we didn't do Spaceship Earth.
Yeah, so that's the only ride we did, but we did everything else. And wait, what was the new ride from me? I'm trying to think.
Remy Ratatouille Adventure was Mom likes really that one. Yeah.
Did we do it twice or just once?
Just
once.
We did once. Yeah.
Mickey's Runaway twice, but that's a different. Different park. So okay.
So we had a really good day at Epcot. We were really happy with that. I had my Orange Bird outfit on and everything. So we liked the Flower and Garden Festival. We saw the topiaries and the characters and did some of the festival booths, which was nice. So we really enjoyed that, which was fun. So yeah, Doofs, it is actually a good dessert, and you get a nice little souvenir it's a plastic cup. It says Garden Graze is the name of it for the dessert and stuff. So we got that. So it was actually a pretty good one. So okay, we'll move on to our next part. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you guys. So if you didn't know, I like to collect the park maps. It's just a free, nice little souvenir that you have. But whenever I last visited, they were ending the 50th anniversary. So I have all of the 50th park maps, which are all nice and sparkly. And I don't know, I think they did a really good job with the 50th maps. But then we went and I got the maps for the updated maps. And I don't know, to me, they just don't look as exciting and fun as the other ones did. I can't remember what they looked like before the 50th, but I don't know. I wanted to share that. I have so many park maps, but I just like keeping them because I like seeing how the parks change and the different rides and stuff. So, but let's see. Addie Family Adventures. You got to do Remy's for the first time as well. The last time we stood in line twice, and both times the ride broke down. I remember when it first opened, it was really finicky. So I'm glad you guys could ride it. We did. That was probably the longest we waited for a ride at Epcot.
Yeah, I think so. And you guys, I've never seen the movie. So I need to, I go, we're standing in line and like, Meg, I've never even seen this movie. She's like, Mom, you've never seen the movie? Like, I can watch it with you. So we'll keep you posted on when I watch it one of these days.
Yeah.
So.
There was another movie that you said, maybe Nemo? No.
Oh, Nemo, I've seen bits and pieces of it.
There was another one that she's like, I haven't seen it. And so I was like, oh, okay. The Incredibles.
Oh, yeah.
The Incredibles. Yeah. So
I think I've always just been so busy with the kids growing up and just like doing things, whatever, that I never sat down and took the time to watch it with them. But I'm like, okay, now I'm going to sit down and watch them. You know?
Right. Yeah.
So,
okay. So Deuce, you're saying, oh yeah, you guys collect the park maps too. That's right. I know. I always I have so many. I have a lot of duplicates and stuff, but, okay. So they look just like pre-50th maps. Surprised they didn't make them. Oh, 100th. That's a good point. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Well,
I wonder if they will, because they seem to be like phasing 100th stuff in. Right. So they had like all of the 100th like decorations around and everything. Yeah. So, oh yeah, Carol. So do you collect the maps too? I love the maps. I just think they're so fun. Yes, kids getting in the way. So yeah, they're always here. So
I know they're adults now, you guys, but they're still here.
Still here. So, but yeah, so we had a good time at Epcot. I think that's pretty much. I think we just ate a lot at Epcot. Yeah, we did a lot. Like it was.
Oh, the fireworks were like.
That is something, Doofs. I don't think I forgot to. Are we allowed to talk about fireworks? About that. Yeah. Oh, Kitty Kathy's hopping in. I wanted to say hi to her. Hey, Kitty Kathy. Yes, Mom is here. Yes, it is beautiful in Pittsburgh.
It is, yeah.
And yes, excited to share some details with you guys on the trip. So, oh, let's see. There used to be a website that you could make custom Disney park maps for you. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
I'll have to look at that. That's pretty neat. Hey there. How you doing? Welcome. So welcome in, everyone. Thanks for being here. What was I saying though?
We were talking about the fireworks.
Oh, so they have, since they got rid of Harmonious, and they're getting ready to bring in a new show at Epcot. In between, they've brought back Epcot Forever, which I had never seen before. I don't think Mom has ever seen before. And I don't know like the history of Epcot really. I don't know like old Epcot stuff. So we didn't really understand what was going on, but we didn't love the Epcot Forever show. We watched from Canada, I think up on like one of the we ledges.
So it wasn't like we had been waiting for an hour to get the best seat and stuff. And thankfully traffic wasn't bad when we left either, because we'd be like, if we're sitting in traffic forever. So
right.
So yeah, the fireworks. No.
We didn't
bueno.
Yeah, we were, I think Mom would have liked Harmonious a lot more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Doof said there used to be kites. Much better with the kites. I heard the kites were not there. Yeah. So were they like, I think they used to like drag jet skis around maybe with kites or something. I'm not sure. So
I don't remember.
Kites made the show. Okay. It was a little, we didn't like love it. So we'll be eager to see what the next show looks like.
But we still had fun though. We had a good, a good day.
Yeah. The day was really good. Enjoyed everything. And it was good for Mom to get back to Epcot because it's been a while since you'd been.
We saw the three Caballeros.
Oh yeah, the three Caballeros ride. Yeah, I had to show Mom all of my favorite rides and stuff like that. So that was a lot of fun. So, okay, Kathy, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Addie Family Adventures. The kites were repurposed into Kite Tales and Animal Kingdom. I didn't realize that. Okay, so I didn't realize they did that. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
And yes, thank you, Kitty Kathy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. So Doofs are saying, and all of those empty spots were where the kites with fireworks coming off. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that makes a little bit more sense because we were kind of like.
And then when I was younger, I don't know that we went to Epcot, but I don't know that we ever saw fireworks from there.
Because maybe
I don't know that
we
probably left.
Yeah,
we probably left.
Probably didn't see. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. So yeah, other than that, everything was good at Epcot. Let's see. We'll move on to Hollywood Studios. So Hollywood Studios, this was probably the first time that you've been back for like since we were kids.
Was
right?
that where Cosmic Rewind was?
Oh wait, we didn't even talk
Oh,
about
wait,
Cosmic
we
Rewind.
need to talk
Hold
about
on,
Cosmic
hold
Rewind.
on.
Yeah.
We're going back to Epcot.
We're back. Yeah.
So since we have since I've started going to theme parks, I have not only branched out into coasters, but Mom has had to also branch out into coasters. So I got a virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy, and at first Mom really likes the Hagrid's ride at Universal, but at first Mom wasn't, she was just going to wait in line with me. She wasn't going to ride. But then as we were getting through the line, she's like, I think maybe I could do it.
The music starts going and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I can do
She's
this.
like, I can do this. And I'm trying to explain to her what the ride is like. And it's really hard because I'm like, it's not like Rock and Roller Coaster, but it is a coaster, but it's also really smooth. It's kind of like the Gringotts Bank ride, but it's more intense than that. It's not Velocicoaster. And it's like, it's such a different ride. You can't really explain it. So, but we rode it and you did like it.
Oh my gosh, I was laughing. I was like, I wasn't screaming, but I was like, who all's ridden it? You all need to say if you've ridden it or not. But like, I just couldn't explain it. And then like, and the thing was like, I could see the track. You know how it's dark, but you can see the track the whole way. So you can tell what's coming. And I'm like, I mean, we start and we're like whipping all around and Meg's like, I love this music. I'm like, I don't care about the music. Just get the ride done, you know, like just go. And then we get to the end. My eyes are watering, not from crying, but just like watering. I'm like, Meg, are your eyes watering too? And she said, yeah, they are. And I'm like, I don't think I can do this ride again today. And she's like, that's okay, because we can only do it one time.
Only do it once. So,
but it was fun. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And I will spare Mom, but the photo pass photo or the ride photo is just hilarious. I'm over
My
there
hair's like straight up.
Yeah. It was so funny.
It was really bad.
We'll get to the comments on Blue Milk, but we sat in the front row because I wanted it to be as less intense as it could be.
Guys, I don't think that would have made a difference.
I know. But that's probably why like we were tearing, because every time I sit in the front row, I'm like, I'm crying. Like, you know.
But I asked her, I said, what was the purpose of the ride? Like, I can't even, like, I rode the Velocicoaster before at Universal, and Meg's like, did you see all the dinosaurs all over the place? I'm like, no, my eyes were closed the whole time. So I did have my eyes open the whole ride, but I can't tell you anything about it. So now that I know what the ride does, I need to go back and actually
watch
so I can enjoy it. So
because you were asking like the monster or the villain, you're like, is he in the ride at all, or can you see any of the characters in the ride? I'm like, yeah, there's a whole room of them. And Mom's like,
I didn't see
him. So
I was too focused on the track.
Yeah. So, but anyway, Mom survived, and so everything was good. You didn't get motion sick or anything though, right? I don't think you really like.
No.
Luckily,
no.
I don't think any of us in the family really do, which is good.
No.
So yeah.
I just like to know. I'm always like, I like to know what happens on the rides. You know what I mean? Like after you spin around sometimes or something, you're kind of like, but I've never gotten motion sickness.
Yeah, I think
it's just the anxiousness of
getting
knowing
on
what the ride happens and stuff. So
Emily's asking, do you remember what song you got? I think it was Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And Mom doesn't remember any of it.
I couldn't tell you.
But she likes me to tell her when the photos are gonna happen. So I'm like, she's like, tell me, as we're going backwards, she's like, tell me when, and I'm like, smile now. And I'm like, and Mom's like, so she's like, where was the photo? And I was like, I was telling you.
I didn't understand.
Yeah. So, Brandon said, yeah, T always gets sick, so he has to ride by himself.
Yeah.
So. But we love the song too. That's one of my favorites. So, but let's see. So Addie Family Adventures, you guys wrote it for the first time when you were there. Oh, you got September for your first time. That's like my favorite one. Okay. That's a really good one.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so we loved it. If you guys go to Epcot, highly recommend the ride. It is a lot of fun. So, and then I think there were some other comments. Let's see. You have to look forward and not around a lot. Looking around. Oh yeah, we'll give you motion sickness.
Yeah, that was the problem. I was trying to figure out what was going to happen.
Like where
next.
To look.
Like I wanted to see, you know how you're on a roller coaster and you want to know when the next hill is. Like you said, I just needed to just roll with it and whatever. So next time.
Yeah. All right, so we'll move on to our next park, and I think that Kitty Cathy had some questions. You have a question about your location you stayed. Love to hear about that also.
Oh.
And did you try any of the milks at Hollywood Studios? So we'll talk first about where we stayed as far as Disney went, and then we'll get into the Universal side. So did you want to talk about the Airbnb?
The Airbnb was so cute. It looked, I'd say it's like in an old motel. So it's like the doors are outside, you know, like everybody's doors outside the motel. No food or anything there, you know, like it doesn't have a restaurant or anything.
Yep.
But it was well updated. So I don't know. They called it an Airbnb, the room that we rented out. And so I'm not sure exactly if the person do they own that room or do they lease it for a year and then rent it to people? I'm really not sure how that works because you check in at the front desk, but then Meg gave her name and then they're like, I don't see you. And then she said, oh, well, it's the Airbnb or however I have it through this. And they're like, oh, okay. So then we figured that out. But like her Airbnb person was messaging their whole time, like, hey, how is everything?
Yep.
But we walked in and it's absolutely gorgeous inside.
Yeah.
Like all modern, white, you know, even the sink, the bowl was above the sink. It was like this porcelain bowl. It was pretty cool. I was very impressed with, you know, it's not like the old scary looking motel that you walk in and it might be a little smoky smelling or, you know, whatever. It was very nice.
Yeah. So we stayed there, I think 3 nights. So that was for Disney. We stayed, it was like a 10-minute drive. It's on Erlo Bronson Highway or whatever. So ideally we recommend the Airbnb because it was a lot cheaper. I think it ended up being like $80 a night or something with the cleaning fees and everything. And there was no parking fees. It was just a little room. We had 2 beds. I think I have some videos I can make a little short of it. But and I maybe could share the link to it if you guys wanted to see it. But ideally you'd probably have to have a car unless you wanted to Uber. I don't know like what
I guess
you could Uber. I mean, it was close enough. You just might have to pay the fees and stuff, but we really liked it. We had a good experience, didn't feel scared or anything. And like Mom said, like the Airbnb person was, how is everything? Did you check in yet? They told Mom Happy Mother's Day and stuff.
They were really nice.
They were kind.
There was a Dunkin' Donuts right beside it, so we could have walked there to get donuts and stuff. There's Walmart like 5 minutes away, so we went and kind of got snacks at Walmart and stuff. But like you said, it was real convenient to the park. I mean, it was really nice because you know when you're done at the park, sometimes you just like you don't want to drive far. You just want to get to where you're going. So
that was really really nice. So. But as far as I told you about in Hollywood Studios, there was the milk.
Yeah, it was so hot. Like I'm not much for milk. And then you see the milk and it's just sitting there and the sun's kind of coming down and it's like, no.
So I've tried both of them.
Yeah.
And there's a green and a blue
version.
version.
I saw the green and the blue.
The blue, if you're going to get the blue. It's a better, like sweeter taste, but it's, I don't know. I would rather get it whenever it's like cold in Florida, rather than like in the heat of the day. Like it's just not, I don't know. It's not exactly, it is cold, but it's not, it's like a thick feeling and it's not what you would really want during a hot park day, in my opinion. But if you're not going to be able to visit any other time, I recommend, trying it, but try the blue version is the one that I really liked.
Doof said it was rice milk. Is rice milk more not as thick as regular milk? Is it more watery or something?
Rice milk and thicker. Okay, so
okay.
I don't know what else they put in it, but it tastes like
milk and magnesia.
I guess that's what, I don't know that I've ever had that, but I guess that is what it would taste like if I did. So, but yeah, so Kitty Kathy, to answer your question about the milk, if you're going to get one, try the blue version, but I mean, they're both still fun if you go to whatever it's called, Galaxy's Edge. So we did your mom get the fuzzy tauntaun for Mother's Day. It's at Oga's Cantina. So remember how I showed you we didn't end up going in there. I've been there with the Doofs. That's the only time that I had gone, but the fuzzy tauntaun, it's like this drink that it has this foam on the top, and when you drink it, your tongue and
gets
your lips,
numb or something.
Like tingle. So it would have actually been kind of funny to give it to Mom and be like, hey, and just see what she says. But
I think where did we have the raspberry beer? The raspberry.
Oh, that was also at
Epcot.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was in Germany. It was a raspberry radler, I think.
Yeah, I can't
or
remember.
something
So
like
that was
that.
really good.
Yeah,
That was the
So-
only park I think we drank at.
yeah, I think
we didn't
yeah,
have
because
anything.
we didn't have
No.
That was like the only park we really ate at too.
Yeah,
because later
you
on
guys,
it got
was so hot. We were just like, we
so
don't even want
hot.
to eat.
Hey there, how are you doing? Oh, so you like the blue milk too. So it seems like blue milk is kind of the favorite amongst a lot of people. So yeah, if you're gonna try it,
bleach.
yeah. So yeah, let us know if you guys like blue milk or if you tried it at all. I personally really like the Black Calf cold brew. Now I didn't get it this past trip, was like the first time I haven't had it in a while, but hey Dan and Nicole, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for being here. Let's see. So you guys just got home. Thank you guys for hopping in. I hope you guys are having a good day. We're talking about our recent Disney trip, kind of just having a little debrief, but we ate at Backlot Express. We rope dropped them as well, or rope dropped Hollywood Studios as well. The first ride we did was Slinky Dog Dash. So again, another coaster for Mom.
Oh my gosh! And then the one part that goes, I'm like, and I was like, tell me where to take a picture, because I'm like, I'm gonna put my arms up. So Meg's like, okay, now. So I go like this, not realizing.
Oh yeah,
Megan's
it's like this. Yep, yeah, right. And I'm like, really, Mom, being the main character. So yeah, so
I'm like, I'm gonna get a good picture.
Oh yeah, she's like, tell me what, and I'm like, okay, no, Mom. So, but yeah, again, another coaster Mom had to ride, but she's like, oh, I'm scared and everything. I'm like, Mom, you can see what it does. Like you can see the whole.
But that
ride.
one part that goes, and then it stops, and then you're like, oh boy, that's gonna be.
Yeah, because mom has a little bit of Disney PTSD, because the one time we were on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, it stopped on the hill, and Mom was already nervous about going on the ride in general, and it stops. She's like, is this a part of the ride? Is this what's supposed to happen?
And I'm like,
and I was like, no, it actually isn't. So
it didn't. So then I'm anxious that it's like Green Guts, where you hang there for like ever, and then like, okay, now we're gonna drop you, and like, thanks. No, just do it. Like, don't stop the ride. Just keep it going.
Keep it going.
You know?
So yeah, so Mom had to do that and stuff. Okay, so Deuce, it looks like they brought up what is in the green and blue milk. So green and blue milk are made from a base of rice milk powder and coconut oil.
Okay.
With no dairy. Blue milk has pineapple, lime, dragon fruit, and watermelon, which is probably why I like that one more.
Okay.
And then green milk, on the other hand, has passion fruit, grapefruit, mandarin orange, and orange blossom flavors.
Interesting.
Okay. So maybe next time we'll have to try it, just so Mom can know like what's going on. Yeah. Mom she's adding a lot of coasters to her list. So she's been to Hershey Park with us, but she did not take part in those coasters.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
So
there's one coaster that it goes loop-de-loop-de-loop forward, keep going, loop-de-loop.
Yeah.
And then you do the whole thing backwards. No.
Yeah.
No.
So we'll baby step up to Hershey
Park
not stuff. We're not baby stepping. So hey, an Obsessed Rangers fan, thanks for being here. You love getting stuck in the mine. Yeah, for Mine Train, when you see all of the little dwarves and stuff. That is a good spot to get stuck in, but we got stuck on the hill and Mom was scared.
Yeah, but then your anxiety's like,
let's see. So yeah, okay, so you might try the green next time. So yeah, let us know if you guys try this blue and green milk. What else did we do? So we ate at Backlot Express for Hollywood Studios. And then we ate, remember the burgers?
Oh, and then we had chicken sandwiches for dinner.
Yes, at ABC Commissary.
It's hard after you eat at Epcot and then you try to find good food at the other parks.
Like what to eat. And I haven't, like, Hollywood Studios is probably one of, and Animal Kingdom are probably two of the parks I've eaten the least at. So we were kind of like, what do we eat? Do we do a sit down meal? Like, where do we go? But other than that, I mean, they were both good, like quick service restaurants. Oh, so they're asking if we didn't get the Wookiee cookie.
No,
we were at the place that we could have gotten it, but
we didn't.
Yeah, so ABC Commissary wasn't too, like, we had the chicken sandwich.
Yeah, we had the chicken sandwich.
That was pretty good.
Too bad.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. We must have had fries or something with it. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
both fries. Yeah, that's right. Because you're like, Mom, eat more of my fries. Yeah. I'm like, I can't eat it.
I know. Yeah, we would get so full. Oh, Doofs are saying free refills at both places, which that makes sense. Remember they had
that's right.
We filled up our water bottles. That's how we do that.
Yeah,
fill it with water.
That was perfect.
Oh, buffalo chicken sandwich at ABC is your favorite. I didn't even know they
Oh,
had. I would have gone that
you
one.
would have
That
gotten
sounds
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would have
Okay.
been really good. What did we? Oh, it was in North Carolina. I had this Nashville hot chicken, and I was like, oh, this is
It
really
was the
hot.
Jonas Brothers grandma's restaurant called Nellie's.
That was pretty cool. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so there's a place called Brown Derby at Hollywood Studios. So that's awesome in Hollywood
okay.
Studios. Oh, Vine breakfast is awesome. Huh. I didn't even know they had one. We didn't say hi to Sunny Eclipse, and that's in you know the little like alien guy in Cosmic Rays at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
He like sings and stuff.
Yeah,
Kathy was
I know
asking.
where
We
what?
didn't go
No.
in there this trip.
No, we didn't go in there.
It was so
No.
hot. We'll get to our Magic Kingdom day.
Yeah.
It was so hot. You'll have 5 of those, yes. Hey Janelle, thanks for being here. We've got our special guest tonight,
Hi, Janelle.
Mom Debriefing here with us. So but yeah, other than that, Hollywood Studios, we met up with Janelle here and our friend Diz with Chris from Diz with Chris. So he has the DAS pass. So we got hooked up with his DAS pass, and he was really generous and allowed us to come around with him that day. So we got Mom on a lot of Hollywood Studios rides, which was really great. Oh, and
he taught me the tricks of the trade of
Toy Story Mania. He knows all of the ways to get like the high scores, like all the things you need to hit and everything. And so Mom went with me and she beat me. So he didn't tell me what the tricks were.
Yeah, because she always, like on Buzz Lightyear and stuff, she would always cheat and win. And she'd be like, and then in Universal, there's Men in Black.
Oh, the Men in Black ride.
And then she'd always win. And I'd be like, whatever. So then when I found out this ride was like that, I was like, Chris, can I please just ride with you? And you show me exactly what to do so I can beat her. So then we went, he showed me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went back on with Meg and I beat her.
And she beat me. So there you go.
Yeah.
So now she's happy.
Yeah.
But should we talk about our experience at Fantasmic?
Oh, yeah. But I didn't do, Kitty Kathy's asking.
Oh,
I didn't do Tower of Terror. I already knew ahead of time I wasn't going to do it. Nope. Not going to do it.
She sat out with Janelle and they went to go do the Lightning McQueen show.
Oh, yeah. That was.
So they did that.
I said, I'll take care of Janelle. You guys go.
So Chris and I went and did Tower of Terror, and then they went and did that and stuff. So, but let's see. Yeah, DAS Pass is amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
So the DAS Pass is the disability pass. So it's kind of like if you have a disability, you can sign up or get the pass at Disney, and you can go in the Lightning Lane. So it's kind of like Genie Plus, where you sign up for a time to go. So we were really gracious of him for having us go around and stuff. That was really kind of him and stuff.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. So so in previous times that we have gone to Fantasmic, Janelle has helped me figure out how to get the front center row, where if you've seen Fantasmic before, you know they have like these water like fans where they project on the water, and there's these cannons that shoot out at you sometimes, but in the center row you don't get wet. What we went on if you're looking at the stage, we're on the farthest right side in the very front row. We're like, oh my gosh, no one's down here. This is a great view for Mom.
And it's full. Like it's getting full.
Oh, it's full.
Like,
yeah. This is a great view. Mom's going to be able to see the boats come in and out, like good view of the characters and the show and everything. The first cannon goes, and you would have thought we were at SeaWorld. And then we were soaked. It was terrible. The live I was live during it, and the live is still on here if you wanted to go listen to our audio on that. But we got soaked. So just be cautious of that. If you go to Fantasmic and if you want the front row on either side, you will get wet. We got very wet.
Every time it was coming, like I was sitting on the end of the bleacher, and Meg and Janelle are live or whatever doing their thing. And so every time I took her Orange Bird backpack or Loungefly and I held on to it. Every time the water came, I turned my back to it. Yeah. Then I turned back around. And then one of the cast members was working. And afterwards she came up to us and she said, "You guys were hilarious." She said, "I was so excited to see you guys get wet because I knew you guys were going to get so wet." She's like, "That totally made my night." And I was like,
really?
Seriously?
Yeah.
You could have told me. But you guys don't understand. Like, you get wet the whole time.
Yeah.
You think it would just be the beginning. Oh, no. It's like the whole time.
And then you're just like, when is it going to happen again? Like, when is it going to happen? So it was we got really wet. So
Yeah.
all that to say, we enjoyed Phantasmic, but we probably will not sit that far up
Yeah.
again, or at least in that spot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but
we did Mickey and Minnie's Runaway the Rail.
oh, we did that about
did that
2
twice.
times. Yeah, we waited in line once, which wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It was like a half hour or something, and then Chris helped us with the DAS again.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
twice,
think
I
what
think.
else.
We did Star Tours. I hadn't done Star Tours in forever.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done Star Tours and stuff.
Yeah. Star Tours. We did Rise of the Resistance. We did that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom was able to pilot the
yes,
Falcon,
yeah.
so that was fun.
Yeah.
So we had a good time at Hollywood Studios. We were able to do a lot of things again, and we did see a lot of characters too.
Yeah, we got a ton of characters.
The new thing that's open is I think it's called Pixar Place, where the Incredibles are at. So we got to meet the Incredibles, or Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. Edna, her meet and greet is open again. I highly recommend that. And Frozone and Sully was so
and
cute.
Sully gave her the biggest hug. It was so cute.
He was really, really cute. Yeah, highly recommend meeting them and everything. So, yeah, Phantasmic can be a little scary, especially when you're in the front row there. And thank you, Yuri Martinez, for being here and for subscribing. Nice to meet you. Yeah, we with the cast member that was like, oh, I knew you were gonna get wet. Like, you couldn't have told us. So, but yeah, we had a good time there, and yeah, we loved Sully. He was so cute. Like, that was so fun. But I was like, oh, well, I didn't bring it down, but I'm like, I bet Sully can't sign my bottle because the way the performer has to like hold his arms and stuff. But they gave me a business card. I should have brought it down, and I'll make a video of all the little things we got. But it's like a little card and has Sully on it and stuff. Cute. So, but yeah, so that was our day at Hollywood Studios. And then the next day we were at Magic Kingdom. And one of the things that we did at Magic Kingdom was the Keys to the Kingdom tour. And that was something that I was really excited about, but Mom was especially excited about. So did you want to chat about that a little bit, Mom?
Yeah, so I was excited because Meg's never done it. So it's kind of fun to do something with Meg that she hasn't ever done. So Janelle went with us. So that was good. So we kind of knew a little bit about maybe what was going to happen and stuff. But I don't know, like I didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And it is kind of cool to see that, you know, Magic Kingdom is like the second story, if you want to say. Like I know that something was built underneath it, but if you walk in Magic Kingdom, you can kind of tell that it does rise up a little bit or something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what would be the most standout thing or something that I didn't know. It was cool to see all the floats and stuff. I always thought that like there was an operator inside the float moving the float around, and you can kind of see the wire cage, but you can't really see the person. Well, the last time we were there, they did a cavalcade, right?
Yeah.
And and it was the way that the sun was shining in the shade, you could see the person inside it. I was like, I knew you were in there.
Yep.
So,
oh, we've got someone.
Sorry.
But if you haven't, or if you don't know what the Keys to the Kingdom tour is, Madison just got home. If you don't, that's David, our cat. If you haven't heard of the Keys to the Kingdom tour before, it's a separate ticketed thing that you can do at Magic Kingdom. It's a behind the scenes tour of Magic Kingdom Park. And so you get paired with, I don't know how many people you think were there, like under 20, where you think they're 15 or something? Or
yeah.
There are probably like 15 other people. And you go and you get like a little earpiece, and there's a tour guide, and it's a 6-hour tour around Magic Kingdom. So you get to hear some like facts and history about the park. And then you get to go behind the scenes, like backstage, and see, like Mom said, where the parade floats are, where the trash system is. And then you also get to go underneath the utilidors, where you can kind of see some characters and some of the behind the scene things that you don't really see at all. But it was really cool because you get to learn a lot of the history. You get to hear like little details, like the day-to-day things at the parks. And I like the behind the scene things a lot. We saw Cinderella. We saw a lot of princesses without their wigs on. In the past, I've heard people have seen characters that don't have their heads on. And so it would just definitely be very different. if you were down there to see that. But it was a really good tour.
Yeah. Somebody asked, you can't
Yeah,
vlog the tour.
I was able to get some videos inside the park, like where you can video and stuff. So I am going to make a little short about the tour and like things that you can do and what you can hear and see. But as far as like backstage and under the utilidors, you can't video at all. So this is kind of like, really, if you wanted to see it, the only way you can is on the tour, because they don't have many pictures and videos up about it. But I think it's like $100 a person. You do need a separate park ticket in order to get in and do the tour. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, we really enjoyed it. It was really cool. They do have lunch included. So you eat at Pecos Bill's. You get, I should have brought down the little pin, but you get a pin to remember your trip by. So it was really cool. We recommend it, and it was a neat thing to do it.
If I did it again, I'd get the tacos for lunch.
We got the
burgers for lunch, but you could get the tacos. They looked really good.
Yeah. So I did want to just say thank you, Kitty Kathy, for saying you liked the Orange Bird Loungefly in the outfit. That was really fun, and I was glad I could wear it. So, but yeah, we liked that. And then, yes, do not acknowledge the character. You're kind of like not supposed
she said, treat them like normal human beings or whatever. But it was kind of cool. You saw like different cast members coming in on like golf carts and stuff, then bringing them in, because everybody has a number on them. Like
all the characters.
All the characters have like so you must have to get scanned and stuff. But I mean, obviously they're just regular people, just like us, you know what I mean? But they're coming in with their backpack or whatever, and just like t-shirts, shorts, or whatever.
Right.
So,
but you do always wonder, like when you meet like someone with a face, you're like, who is in there?
Yeah.
And now you get to see like, oh, these are some of the people.
Yeah, that's exactly. You never know.
It was really cool. But as far as Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom went, like it was so hot. We ended up leaving early for Magic Kingdom. It was
after we had our sundae.
Oh yeah, we ate a sundae at the ice cream parlor, the Main Street parlor. I can't remember what the name is.
Yeah.
And then we went and did Enchanted Tales with Belle. I really wanted Mom to do that. And in Enchanted Tales with Belle, it's kind of like a fun interactive meet and greet with Belle. And you can volunteer to play a role in the story that they tell during the meet and greet. And I volunteered, and I was Philippe the horse, because I mainly did it because people were asking in a video I did, can only kids volunteer? Which is probably what it's intended for. But if you are an adult, you can also volunteer. So
right.
I volunteered, and it was actually kind of a funny thing. Yeah. So it was fun. But oh yeah, Kitty Kathy, always feel bad for the people inside the costumes on the hottest days of the summer. I don't know how people do it.
I'm just surprised that with technology and stuff, that there isn't some way that they can put a fan inside of it, or a cooling thing, or I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just amazing.
They said like for the Festival of Fantasy Parade, it's a half-hour parade that the performers are on set. And they said like after they get off stage, they have like helpers, costume handlers, like helping to get the costume off, because they're just so hot and stuff. So it is pretty crazy for sure. But Liberty's Daddy, don't know if you'd like that part. I love the magic of not knowing. See, that is what one of my friends was saying. She really wanted to do the tour, but she's like, I don't know if I'd like want to see that, so it was cool. I mean, I don't know if you could do part of the tour and stuff, but either way, it was neat to see, and just logistically how they do everything in a day is pretty cool.
The one thing we want to know is who can pull the sword out of the stone.
Oh, so that is
how's it decided who gets to pull the sword out of the stone? Because we had been talking about that.
That was a question that was asked, and it was like answered, and I don't know if the tour guide understood what was being asked, but we were trying to ask like who or how is it decided how that the sword goes out of the stone, but they didn't really answer the question. So still a mystery. But continuing on in our trip, and we'll get to, since Kitty Kathy I think is still here, we'll talk about where we went to afterwards. So after we got done at Magic Kingdom, we hopped over to Universal, and we stayed at Endless Summer's Dockside hotel. So they have an Endless Summer hotel. There's two locations. There's a Surfside and a Dockside. I don't know. Surfside, I imagine, is probably very similar to Dockside, but we just stayed at Dockside. So they had a pass holder discount going on for pass holder appreciation days, and it ended up being about $90 a night, I think, including parking with the discount. I don't know what it is usually, but we really enjoyed our room. Did you have anything you wanted to say about it, Mom?
It was really nice. And downstairs, they didn't have a restaurant per se, but they had like a like a fast food type of thing. Like they had pizza, which the pizza was really good. They had pasta, a bunch of different pastries and stuff like that. So it was just kind of like grab and go, if you want to say, but that was good. They had a shuttle bus that took you back and forth to Universal, like every 15, 20 minutes. So we didn't drive there because it was, you know, constant coming and going. I'm trying to think. The room was really big.
The room was really nice. Big. Always clean, like they came and did the room service or whatnot, or the housekeeping. But yeah, we didn't wait for a bus at all. And you get an hour early entry into the park. Into Islands of Adventure we got. So we went and we rope dropped Hagrid's. So we got in and we were in and out in like 15 minutes. And that was counting the ride time.
It was perfect. It was cool.
The way to do it. And then even after that, we did Flight of the Hippogriff because that was just, there was nobody on that. And then we went and I did Velocicoaster. So yeah, that was really good. So
we never did Gringotts and Jimmy. And,
so I would say if you're doing Universal, like that is their most affordable hotel. I think it's pretty reasonable.
And there's a nice pool area. Like if you wanted to go chill by the pool later or whatever.
Really nice pool area. And even though it is their cheaper resort, like everybody was really kind and the service was really good. And I think if you're going with your family or a lot of people, like it is a good value. The rooms were big. And I think all the perks that you get with it, especially that hour early entry, you can really get a lot done and kind of start to tackle the day.
And you could use your Universal. You got a discount there on food.
Oh yeah, annual pass holder discount works at the food at the hotel. So that is another thing you can take advantage of. So so that was kind of nice. I wanted to show Kitty Kathy was saying about the Sword in the Stone. I think it's always a child that randomly picked it up.
We did see a guy get it pulled out though.
Yeah, that's what. So it just must depend. For probably watching for kids to do it. So I don't know. I think it's really just a mix of whoever.
It's hard to say.
So, oops, let me move this one. But yeah, we Dockside looks really nice. We stayed at Cabana Bay, and this year we will be. That's right, you were saying it at Aventura. So I'd like to try the other ones. I think it would be cool. One thing that I would like to do with the I don't know if it's the Hard Rock Cafe or Portofino. There's two Universal hotels that if you stay there, they are more expensive, but they also you get the Express Pass included. So I thought it'd be fun to splurge one of the nights and get the Express Pass, especially if you have a lot of people going. That can help with like the value of the room. But yeah, I would like Mom to stay at Cabana Bay. I think that would be a fun one because I love the lazy river. So
all right, if I have to.
So yeah, if we have to go back down, we'll go. Hey from Georgia, thank you for being here. So Dan and Nicole are asking, or loves Universal so much. Have you and your mom decided anything for September? So that's probably what we're going to be starting to chat about.
I think we are going to get on in September after. When do Halloween Horror Nights start?
Is it end of August? Maybe it might be end of August or something.
Because we are going to go down earlier this year. They've already started the theme. It's
See You in the Fog.
Oh, See You in the Fog.
So we've seen some of the stuff.
Yeah, some of the merchandise is already out.
Yeah, Dan and Nicole are doing an RIP tour.
Fun.
And I think Kitty Kathy, I think you said you were too. So there's a lot of people that are doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we want to do this year for like our family Christmas present is to go down and do the or what is it? The Halloween Horror Nights. I was about to say Mickey's Not So Scary, but that's very different. So so we'll probably start chatting about that now that we're here there. So Kitty Kathy, there's 3, the Hard Rock, Portofino, and Royal Pacific. You get free express passes thrown into your hotel, but they are pricier. The cheapest is Royal Pacific. So we might have to see if there's another pass holder day. Maybe we'll have to do that like next year or something. Oh yeah, you guys like Cabana Bay too. And Kitty Kathy, you and your husband are going to Universal September 7th to the 9th. You're going to be at Halloween Horror Nights and doing the RIP tour this time. So we'll have to see whenever everybody's down.
Yeah,
that would be so fun to.
I'm thinking it might be more the end of September, but we'll have to take a look and see.
I like September too because it's a lot like less busy with kids going back to school. The weather's usually a little bit better and stuff. So, but yeah, and that's right. Dan and Nicole, you're going the 16th to the 19th.
Okay.
Sunday night. Oh, and then they're staying at the Grand Floridian,
Okay.
19th to the 23rd. So that's awesome. But let's see. Was there anything we wanted to share about Universal in general? So we did 2-ish days there. We loved the bus to and from the park. We did, for the one day at Universal was the first day we took like a break. We had a break day, or we took a midday park nap. So the bus was really nice because it took us right back to our hotel. It was super easy. It took about a 2-hour break.
Yeah.
And then went back to the hotel, which was nice. But all of the rides were good. The new Minion Land is coming along really nicely at Universal Studios.
Yeah, that looks fun.
Yeah.
That should be fun. So, but it was so hot down there that the Beat Builders, if you've heard the Beat Builders, they did their performance down low like they always do, but they didn't go up on the scaffolding like either time. I think it was just too hot. Like, you were just melting down. I'm not complaining, but we were melting. It was
so hot.
It was so hot down there.
And then you go in the AC and you're like, wait, I'm really cold.
Yeah.
But I know when I go back outside, it's going to be so hot. Yeah. So,
but the, what's the store called that they always,
the Tribute Store.
Oh, the Tribute Store is going to be Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jurassic
so
Park.
it's probably open now.
I know.
Since we left.
I think somebody said it opens Thursday. So tomorrow.
Right.
So, so we just missed that. But yeah, I think we did everything that we usually do. We tried in the San Francisco area, we tried their bread bowls, and
the clam chowder was good.
Clam chowder was good. Yeah.
The bread bowl, it wasn't like sourdough bread. It was just kind of like not a hamburger bun, but it was just kind of, it was too soft. It just didn't, we would just get the clam chowder for future without,
recommend that.
Yeah. So, but I'm trying to think. We rode, Thursday was when we flew out to Charlotte. So we only did a couple rides and then headed to the
in the morning. So we did, we got a lot done. So I would say it was a very successful trip. Got a lot of new content coming towards you guys, and it was fun, of course, going down with Mom and showing her everything and seeing some of the new hotels and the new tour and everything. So
love midday naps.
Yeah, we really liked we needed that midday nap. So hey, Katrina, thanks for being here. We didn't, I forgot to go into there was a new pass holder lounge over in the cartoon area.
Huh.
I don't know why we didn't. Yeah, I didn't see, I forgot about that. But I did update, update the, my Universal annual pass, or renew it. And my Disney pass is going to need renewed here soon too. So I'm like, oh, they're back to back, but at least they'll be good to go. So
we did eat a cowfish, Kitty Kathy.
Oh yeah, ate at
and got our milkshake.
Mythos. Oh, Vivo. I don't know that we haven't eaten.
No, we haven't eaten at Vivo.
And Cowfish. But this year, we want to try Toothsome. That's the chocolate.
Yeah, we've gotten the ice, or we've gotten the milkshakes at Toothsome before. We haven't. Did we eat?
I don't know if I've eaten
there
food
before.
there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you'll have to let me know if you try that, or if we try it sometime, we'll let you know. But the Mythos one is in like as you're going towards Hagrid's, that big like rock building.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. We've talked about. Okay.
I've eaten there before during like an event we went to, and it was really, really good. But
sure.
So we'll have to try that again sometime. So, so for the pass holder lounge, it probably is open, and we just didn't even think or know to go in it. Because we usually, in that cartoon area, that's usually just like a walkthrough area for us. We don't really ever stop and like look at anything.
No.
So, but yeah, so that was pretty much our trip. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask, but we had a really good time. Most likely I'll see based on like when the Minions attraction opens, we'll see about going back, but I'm sure like in the fall will probably be the next time we go down to the park. So we'll see about where we decide to stay. And we love the Drury, so that's always like a good thing if we're going with a large group, because they have like the free food, the breakfast, the free drinks, which is fun. But
happy hour.
Yeah, happy hour. So we'll just see. But yeah, we were excited to share that with you guys. I did want to share a couple of updates with you guys. Yes, we had a really good trip. So we do have what we're going to be starting to use here on the channel. We do have a Discord. So if you guys want to stay connected with us over here, I have the link in the pinned comment and also the description. So if you want to hop over in our Discord, if you have Discord, would love to stay up to date with you guys over there. And then we also have started a Megan Moves Patreon. So I'm excited about this. This is going to be another way that you guys we can get closer together. And also there's some bonus things that we have in the Patreon. We have an exciting thing that we're probably going to be doing next week that I'm going to be sharing some details with the Patreon members, and you can get access to some exclusive live streams. And I think we're going to do a live stream where we're going next week. So very excited about that. So we'll see what happens with that. And of course, we'll share details on the channel here and everything, but the Patreon members are going to get to hear first what we're going to be doing. So that is also in the pinned comment. So I'd love to see you guys over there. I think Patreon just came out with like a free trial thing. So you can sign up to do that first just to get a little gist of what we have going on over there. So check out the pinned comment for that. But let's see what you guys are saying here for the final thoughts. Let's see. Oh, avoid the sandwich shop in the cartoon area. So I don't think maybe I know the sandwich. I know the sandwich you're talking about, but I don't think I've ever been in the sandwich shop. Carol, really glad you guys had a great little vacation. You shared so many fun stories tonight too. Thank you, Carol. We had a really good time. It was a lot of fun. We were gone for a while, but it was fun. We got a lot of good memories, a lot of good photos. So we were really happy about that.
We didn't buy anything. We were so good.
That is what I was I forgot to tell you guys. You would be so proud of me. I didn't come back with any knickknacks, any new bags, anything.
What did you want?
I really wanted that Baymax s'mores munchling. It's like a foot by a foot. I don't know. It's so cute. And it's been out of stock for forever. When we went to Disneyland, I was like, Mom, if we see the Baymax munchling, they had every other munchling but Baymax because he was sold out. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want the Baymax munchling. And then they had this ginormous one. Like there was the Baymax munchling. And then there was one, it was almost like a footstool or something. So we were being very good and we did not.
Well, and thankfully we were on Spirit Airlines. So all we had was a duffel bag. So
I know.
Granted, I know you can ship stuff from the park, but it's just
we try to think that we don't have that option.
Right, exactly. Because why pay shipping when you can buy something else?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So but yes, thank you, Dan and Nicole, of course, for being here and for your support over on Patreon. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we'll let Kitty Kathy know if
we
end up going.
We'll let you know. That would be awesome. Yeah. And of course, if you're around here sometime too, Kitty Kathy, would love to see you around here too.
Yeah, it didn't come back with a lounge fly.
Yeah, I didn't. Didn't come back with a bag.
What was that?
I don't know that Cinderella bag was cool for the 100th eras or whatever they do, but
we would have gotten the thing. I think I would have gotten was the popcorn bucket.
Which one was that?
With the Mickey hand holding the basket. That was cute.
They did have the one for the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway that's in Disneyland. It's like the little popcorn, the picnic basket with the hand.
It's really cute.
That one was really cute.
I would have gotten that, but we were good.
We were very good. What was another thing? You were like, no, I'm going to get this. Oh, darn. What was it? You were like, there was an orange bird hat, but I was good. We didn't get the orange bird hat. Was it at Universal and you were gonna?
I don't remember.
Or was it a popcorn bucket or a sipper or something? I
can't remember what it was.
Oh, it was the mini kitchen sink at Magic Kingdom. There was the kitchen sink, which is like what you can get your ice cream in. And I have wanted it since like I got my annual pass. It was a while ago, but the parks closed down and they did away with it.
And she's like, Mom, we can't get it. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna be responsible. We've got enough stuff on the shelf here right now, so. But yeah, that Baymax munchling was really cute. But thank you, Carol. I appreciate your support and everything. So, but yeah, so that was our trip, everyone. Thank you so much for being here and for watching tonight. And if you're new here, we do this every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I did want to say next week's might be a little bit a different time based on what we're going to be doing next week. So I might be traveling traveling somewhere this time next week. So I'll keep you guys posted when the next stream will be. But thank you guys so much for being here. And we're happy that we could share our travels with you. So if you have any upcoming trips, feel free to let us know if you have any questions. And hopefully this stream was helpful for you guys. So thank you guys. And thank you for being our guest host tonight, Mom. This was very fun.
I'll take one for the team anytime.
Anytime. So we'll have to bring her on more trips and everything. So I'm sure we'll have more in the future. So Carol, I personally wouldn't have been able to not buy anything. So it is very difficult. It is very hard. So, and the Doofs have the kitchen sink. It is so cute.
One of these times.
Sure, it will come home with us. Don't worry. It will. So, and I want to use it as a little planter. I want to put plants in it.
Yeah.
See you, Kitty Kathy. Thanks, Carol, for being here. Thank you, Dan and Nicole. I appreciate you guys. Thanks, an obsessed Rangers fan. And they didn't eat it, but a friend gave it to us. So that's fun. So thank you. Great. Nice meeting you, Yuri Martinez. All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.
See you guys.